Hello children, greetings to you all. How are you? I hope all are fine and healthy. Welcome to our 4th standard English worksheet class. Today we are going to complete 4 worksheets. These worksheets were included in the 3rd unit in your first term class textbook. The lesson name was Time for Journey. Are you ready children? First of all, I would like to say about worksheet. Worksheet is a sheet of paper containing exercises. It is used to improve our knowledge or understanding a particular topic. Okay children, let's start our class. All of you take your English workbook. Workbook is a collection of worksheets. It contains all the 3 terms lesson worksheets. You already had it and also using it. So keep it safe and handle it carefully. Do not tear or scribble on it. Okay? Children, then take your pencil and eraser and keep it aside. When you need this, you will use it. We are going to do the first worksheet. Before that, let's see one poem. The poem name is a Voyage. Voyage means a long journey by sea or in space. We are going to do the worksheet number 8. Worksheet number 8 questions are based in this poem. So, listen carefully. You already learned it. Just recall it. Okay, shall we start? First I sing this song. A Voyage. The horse and the tiger, the ape and the goat. The horse and the tiger, the ape and the goat decided one morning to hire a boat. Decided one morning to hire a boat to leave their own country and find a new one. To leave their own country and find a new one. Very much in the manner Columbus had done. Very much in the manner Columbus had done. The boat went a-sailing away and away. The boat went a-sailing away and away. It sailed and they sailed for a night and a day. It sailed and they sailed for a night and a day. When all of a sudden there blew a great gale. When all of a sudden there blew a great gale. The horse was a tremble, the tiger grew pale. The horse was a tremble, the tiger grew pale. The ape and the goat nearly fainted together. The ape and the goat nearly fainted together. But the boat went a-sailing in spite of bad weather. But the boat went a-sailing in spite of bad weather. A-sailing it goes. A-sailing it goes to a wonderful country which nobody knows. To a wonderful country which nobody knows. The horse and the tiger, the ape and the goat has found a new one as Columbus had done. Children, did you like this poem? I hope you enjoyed. Next, I am going to tell you the story of this poem. In this poem, there were 4 friends. There were horse, tiger, ape and goat. They were good friends. One morning, they have decided to hire a boat. They took a boat for rent. They wanted to leave their own country and find a new one. So, all were sailing in the boat. Suddenly, there was a strong wind blew. All animals were frightened. But the boat was going on sailing even though the weather is very bad. The boat was going on sailing and sailing to the wonderful country. They find a wonderful country at last. Children, these 4 animals had faced many difficulties to find a wonderful world. Like that, we also have more difficulties or more problems to achieve our goals. So, we have to face all those things and we have to work hard to achieve our goal. Okay children, did you understand? I hope everyone understands. I asked some questions about this poem. How many animals were there in this poem? 4 animals. Correct children, 4 animals. What are they? They are horse, goat, ape and tiger. Next question. An account of a journey, especially by sea, is called? Answer this question children. Yes, voyage. Voyage is a correct answer. Children, do you like animals? Each animal has a unique feature. Feature means a noticeable or important characteristics or part. What are the animals seen in the poem A Voyage? There are horse, tiger, ape and goat. Let's see some important characteristics or features of these animals. First animal name is horse. Its special features are oval-shaped hooks, long tails, long thick necks and elongated heads. Elongated means to extend the length of. One interesting fact about the horse is that the horse can sleep both lying down and standing up. Second animal name is tiger. It has sharp teeth, strong jaws, uneven black stripes and white areas on the chest, neck, belly and inside of the legs. Some interesting facts about the tiger is the tigers are good swimmers. Its roar can be heard as far as 3 kilometers away. Okay children, next animal name is ape. It looks like and related to monkeys. Chimpanzees, gorillas are all apes. Apes have short noses, no tail, look like a human being. These are the special characters of ape. Then last animal name is goat. Did you see goats? Ah yes, where did you see? Super children, there were in the garden, farms and home also. It had 2 horns that are backward, a short tail and straightened hair. One interesting fact about goat was that goat can be taught their name and to come when called. Then we know about one additional information about birds' special features. It is more interesting for us. Birds only fly. No other organisms have this ability. Birds have wings and weightless bones. It helps to fly high in the sky. Some interesting facts about birds were that birds have no teeth. They migrate to other countries without taking rest. Okay children, did you understand and know about special features of the animals? I hope you understand very well. Please all of you take your workbook and turn page number 10. This worksheet contains term 1, unit 3 poem questions. Okay children, let's start. Look at the first question. Roman number 1, question number 1. Now I read first question. Listen carefully. Circle the word which is related to the picture. Circle the word which is related to the picture. Then look below this sentence. One picture is there. See it carefully. What did you see in this picture? Yes, this is a ship. The ship is sailing on the sea. Sail means to travel on water in a ship. Okay children, now look below the picture. 4 words are there. These words are familiar to you. All of you look at the first word. The first word is travel. What is it? Travel. Travel is a general word to move from one place to another place, usually over long distances. We can say air travel, space travel, business travel, etc. Children, did you use this word in your daily life? Yes. We move on to next word. Look children, the next word is journey. What is it? Journey. Did you know the meaning of the word? Yes, journey means moving from one place to another place, especially in vehicle. Your journey can also be a regular thing. We can say a bus journey, train journey. Okay. Did you understand children? Super. We move on to next word. See children? Yes, voyage. What is it? Voyage. You had already read this word in the poem Voyage. Now, did you remember that? A voyage is a long trip usually at sea or in space. Especially a long journey by water to a distant place. And the last word is trip. What is the word? Trip. The word trip is used to talk about a short journey somewhere for a purpose or pleasure. It describes the whole process of going somewhere and coming back. We can say a day trip, a boat trip, a school trip. Children, did you clear about it? Travel, journey, voyage, trip. These 4 words are confusing words because these words all have similar meaning but little different. So, be clear about these words and circle the correct answer. Children, did you identify the apt word for this picture? Now, all of you take your pencil and circle it correct answer. I hope you circle the correct answer. Well done, children. All are so smart. I am so glad you circled the correct word for this question. All must have do it, children. Have you all finished this one? Super children, you did very good job. Let's move on to second question. Please all of you look at the question. Listen carefully. Roman number 2, question number 2. Read this question. Take the odd one out. This is odd one out question. Odd one means a person or thing that is different from others that form a group or set. Children, look this. This question contains pictures. These pictures are arranged in sequence. So you find one which is different from others. First see children. What pictures these are? Yes children, very good. These were animals. Look below the pictures one by one children. Look first one. What is the name of the animal? Yes, horse. Second picture name is peacock. Third name is tiger. And fourth one is ape. Did you all know these animals? Okay children, which one is different from these four pictures? Did you find it? Children, what I told about animals and birds just before. I also told about the special features of the animals and birds also. Think deeply and observe it. And then you put tick mark for the correct picture. You put tick mark above the only one correct picture. Don't put below the picture. Now all of you take your pencil and put tick mark for your answer. Okay? Children, do you all complete it? Okay, super. You done a good job. I hope everyone ticked the correct option. Children, shall we move on to the next question? It is also very easy for you. Look at the Roman number 3. Read and match the animal with their features. Read and match the animal with their features. Match the following has two sides. Words, sentences or pictures were given in one side. In another side, also words, sentences or pictures are given. These two sides are interrelated, but these are kept interchangeable. We match it correctly. Let's see children. Special features of the animals given in one side and animals' name were given in another side. You should match the name of the animals with their suitable special features. First I read one side. Listen carefully. Look at the third question. I have stripes on my body. I have stripes on my body. Stripes means a long straight region of a single color. Fourth question is, I have long tail. I have long tail. Fifth question is, I have two horns. I have two horns. Children, I read another side also, okay? First one is horse, second one is goat, third one is tiger. Children, are you clear about the meaning of these sentences? Okay children, I already told the special features of animals in detailed manner. So please recall it and then you match it. Be careful to do this because we will make one question incorrect. Automatically two questions will be wrong. So be clear about it. Okay children, take your pencil and draw lines to connect sentences with suitable animal names. Children, do it slowly and correctly. Okay? Have you all finished? Oh, super. You did a good job. I hope everyone matched it correctly. Children, shall we move on to another worksheet? Please all of you take page number 11, worksheet number 9. Before we are going to do this worksheet, let's know about linkers. Because in this worksheet, the questions are taken from the grammar part linkers. So, let's clear about it. We already learned it. So, let's see one small recap about linkers. Children, did you know the meaning of this word linkers? Yes. Linkers are link or join two words or group of words or a part of sentence with another part of sentence. Linkers are joining words. Linkers are joining words. They are also known as connecting words. Some commonly used linking words are and, but, so, or, because. Only 3 linking words are given in our textbook. There were and, but, or. And, but, or. Let's see how we use and, How we use and, but and or to connect two words or sentences with examples. Let's see first linker and. And helps to make the sentence more meaningful. We use and to join sentences that are same. For example, he has a bat. He has a ball. When we combine these two sentences into one sentence, answer will be he has a bat and a ball. Here the linking word is and. The next linker that we are going to learn is but. We use but to show a difference or a opposite idea. And also use but to join sentences that are opposites. Here are one example. Here is one example. Tom has a bat. He does not have a ball. Tom has a bat. He does not have a ball. Here we are talking of an opposite idea, and hence when we combine these two sentences, our answer will be Tom has a bat but not a ball. Tom has a bat but not a ball. Now let's see the third linker or. We use or to show a choice between two or more options, and also use to choose one out of many. Here are some examples. Do you want rice? Do you want idli? When we combine these two sentences, our answer will be do you want rice or idli? Second example is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? Our answer will be is it Monday or Tuesday? Here we use or as a linking word. We use and to join similar ideas. We use but to join opposite ideas. We have used or whenever we want to make a choice between some options. Children, remember, don't forget it. Let's start to do the worksheet number 9. Please take page number 11 and look at the first question. Let's read it, children. Circle the link words in the given sentences. Circle the link words in the given sentences. First I read it, children. My friend and I went to a fruit shop to buy apples or bananas. My friend and I went to a fruit shop to buy apples or bananas. But there were only oranges in the shop. But there were only oranges in the shop. Children, did you find linkers that are present in the sentence? 3 linkers are there in this sentence. So find it and circle it correctly. Children, now all of you take your pencil and circle it. I hope you circled it correctly. Well done, children. Shall we move on to second question? See, children, find out the non-linker. 4 options are given below. Are, and, it, but. Are, and, it, but. In these options, which one is non-linker? Children, do you find it? If you find it, you will put tick mark or circle it on the correct option. I hope you did. Very good, children. Next, look at the third question. Choose the appropriate linker. Choose the appropriate linker. First I read it. You can play football dash basketball now. You can play football dash basketball now. In closed brackets, there are 3 options are there. Or, and, but. Or, and, but. Children, read it and understand the meaning of the sentence and fill it correct linker. Did you complete it? I think all of you write correct option. Let's move on to fourth question. This question is also fill in the blank question by choosing appropriate linkers. This fourth question consists of 3 questions. Look at the first question. I like laddu dash halwa. I like laddu dash halwa. Which one is appropriate linker for this question? But, or, and. Write correct suitable answer for this question. Children, first understand the meaning of this question and write it. Did you complete it? Very good, children. We move on to next question. Question number B. Listen, children. I read this question. My mom asks, what do you want? Idli dash dosa. My mom asked, what do you want? Idli dash dosha. Do you understand this question, children? Write correct linker for this question. Have you finished? We see next question. Look at the question number C. Read the question. Rabbits run fast. Dash tortoises are slow. Rabbits run fast. Dash tortoises are slow. Do you understand the meaning of this question? Think well and answer it, children. I hope everyone has written. Shall we see last question? Please all of it look at the last question. Question number 5. Replace the linker given in the sentence with the right one. Replace the linker given in the sentence with the right one. Shall we read? Okay, let's read. Would you like to have coffee and tea? Would you like to have coffee and tea? Children, first you find the wrong link word in this question. Then write the correct answer instead of the wrong one. Have you all finished? I hope everyone has written correctly. Very good, children. Now we are going to see worksheet number 10. Before that, we will play one game. Are you ready, children? Shall we start? Children, I will show you some actions now. You identify the correct action words one by one and also spell the letters of the words. Okay, children, let's start. First one. Children, have you found? Yes, clap. C-L-A-P. Clap. Next one. What is it, children? Read. R-E-A-D. Read. Next one. Children, did you find? Yes, write. W-R-I-T-E. Write. Next one. Children, find it? Yes, cook. C-O-O-K. Cook. Next one. Children, did you find it? Yes, sleep. S-L-E-E-P. Sleep. Next one. Did you find it, children? Run. R-U-N. Run. Children, these are actions we do in our daily life. These words are action words. The words that describe our work or action are called action words. Action words are called verbs. Let's see some example sentences using action words. He looks at his computer. He looks at his computer. Children, did you find action word in this sentence? Yes, it is look. Look is the action word. Look means turn your eyes in a particular direction to see something. Next example. The police chased the thief. The police chased the thief. Do you find action word in this sentence? Yes, chase. Chase is the action word. Chase means to run after somebody or something in order to catch him. Did you understand, children? Let's see the worksheet number 10. First, look at the Roman number 1 question, children. Circle the action words in the given sentence. Circle the action words in the given sentence. This question consists of 5 questions. These 5 questions are in sentences. Children, I will read 5 sentences one by one. You listen carefully and find the action words in each sentences and circled it correct action words. Okay? I will read first sentence. I like to read books. Find the action words in this sentence. If you have found the answer to this question, circle the correct one. Second sentence. My mom cooked dinner. My mom cooked dinner. Find out the action word for this sentence and circle it. The third sentence. The dog chased the cat. The dog chased the cat. Find out the action word and circle it, children. Next. She looks at the book. She looks at the book. Then fifth one. She runs back home for dinner. Children, have you finished all these questions? I hope everyone finished. Let's move on Another question in this worksheet. This question contains one paragraph. This paragraph contains one story. Children, you read aloud 1 or 2 times. 5 sentences were given below this paragraph. These sentences are related to this story. These sentences were in correct order. Children, read this story and understand the meaning of this story and rearrange the sentences in correct order and put the number in the given boxes. Okay children, look at the story. I will read. One day a fox was very hungry. He searched everywhere for food. At last the fox went in a vineyard. He saw some bunches of grapes hanging from the vines. He tried to reach them, but they were too high. He jumped again and again, but could not reach them. At last he got tired and said, "These grapes are sour. I don't want them." Then it ran away. Children, do you understand this story? I hope you understand. Children, take your pencil and write the correct numbers in given boxes, one by one. Okay? Children, read the sentences again and again and write correct numbers. Have you all finished? I hope everyone finished this question. Very good, children. Let's move on to next worksheet. Children, please all of you take the page number 13. Worksheet number 11. Before doing this worksheet, I will show one picture. Children, what do you see now? Did you find it? Yes, children, it was a jungle. All of you look at the picture carefully. Next, we will write 5 sentences about this picture. Shall we write? Let's start. Before that, I would like to say about sentence. A group of words that makes complete sense is called a sentence. Sentence must contain a subject and a predicate. Predicate means what is said about the subject. Children, if you use simple words, the sentence will be easy to make. Let's write first sentence about this picture. This is a jungle. This is a jungle. Second sentence. The animals are looking happy in this jungle. Third sentence. 2 monkeys are playing on the tree. Fourth one. The giraffe and the sparrow are talking to each other. And the fifth one. The 2 frogs are croaking. These are 5 sentences, children. Like that, you will write 5 sentences in your worksheet also. Let's start. Children, turn page number 30, worksheet number 11. Did you all take it? Look at the picture carefully and write 5 sentences about it. Whatever you think about this picture, you will write in your own words and make a sentence. But you will write correct sentences. Handwriting should be clear. Leave space between words in each sentences. Keep these instructions in your mind and you will write. Okay? Have you finished, children? I hope everyone is writing clearly. Thank you.